So I'm going to do number 10 for you guys from the Pizzazz worksheet. I'm going to do it two different ways. So you can just either watch just one of the ways or fast forward to the one that you like. We're going to start with distributing this whole thing here to both 4A and to B. So I'm going to take this whole thing and multiply it by each of those terms. Now I like to put the 4A out in front just because it's easier to see that. Now we're going to multiply that 2A or A plus 2B and multiply it by the 4A. Then I'm also going to do the same thing. I'm going to write the B out in front and multiply it by A plus 2B. Now we're going to take this 4A and distribute it to the A. So 4A times A is 4A squared. And then I'm going to take 4A times 2B. So that's my next term. 4A times 2B. And then I'm going to move to this next thing. I'm going to take this B, I'm going to multiply it by the A. So we have A times B. And I'm going to take this B and multiply it by 2B. So I'll have B times 2B. You'll notice that on almost all of these, you end up with 4 terms. Now, of course, this isn't quite simplified. I'm going to have 4A squared, then 4A times 2B is 8AB. This is already multiplied, AB. And then here we have 2 times B squared. Again, we have our 4 terms, and usually these two you can combine, the 2 middle terms. This is an AB term and this is an AB term. So we can put those 2 together. Cannot combine the other 2 because there's no other A squareds. So we have 4A squared. Then we have 8AB and 1AB for 9ABs. And nothing can combine with our 2B squared. So now we're going to do it the FOIL method or the double distribute, however you like to look at that. That's where I'm going to take this A separately and just multiply it by each of those. And then I'm going to take my 2B and multiply it by both 4A and B. So I'm going to write this out. It will end up with those 4 terms. We'll have A times 4A. That was this piece right here. And that was my first times my first. And then my outer times my outer will be plus A times B. Okay, so here's my first term, second term. Then we have our inners, okay, 2B and 4A. So I'm going to multiply those 2 together. 2B times 4A. And then I have my last. So I have 2B times B, and that's just kind of that last distributing there. 2B times B. So when I combine these together, we have 4A squared. This is just plus AB. 2B times 4A. The numbers multiply together, and then we have AB. And then 2B. There's 2 of the B's here, so we've got to square that. Notice again, our 2 inner terms are the ones that combine. So we have 4A squared can't combine with anything. We have our 9AB, and then we have 2B squared. And that's how you do it. Hopefully that's helpful. Let me know. Thanks.